Permutation example. Our example is, we have 8 swimmers. A first, second, and third place trophy will be awarded. How many ways can the gold, silver, and bronze medals be distributed among the 8 contestants? So first, we know there are the 8 contestants. So the first place, the gold medal, will go to one of these 8 players. So that means second place, the silver medal, now has 7 options because the first player cannot win again. So let's think of this. How many different ways could the first and second place be chosen? So here are the 8 beginning contestants for first place, and this would be your second place. What I would suggest you do is think of this first person being the first place winner, and then this is the second. And then this is another option. So here you can see we have 7 different options. What if instead of the first person winning, this person won? Here we would have another 7 options. Go to the third person winning, another 7 options. So essentially what we're doing, we're going to take 8 times 7. That would give us 56 options or different ways that first and second place could be chosen. So the question asks how many different ways for first, second, and third. So I showed you that just to kind of get you started with this thinking process. So as I did before, first was 8 contestants, second was 7, and third was 6 contestants, because the first and second place winners cannot win again. So now we can get into the question that was originally brought to us. How many different ways can the first, second, and third place be chosen? So here's your beginning contestants. This is going to be first place, second place, and third place. So we're going to assume this person wins and the first person wins, and then we're going to break it up. So that would be 6 different ways. Now we're going to still stick with one here, the first person winning here. Then we're going to draw the arrow here and then go through. That's another 6. We're going to do that 7 times. So we're going to do 6 times 7. And then we got to do it all over again for the second person. Second person to this one, and then to the next 6. Second person to the second place, to the 6. And that's going to be 8 times. So we're going to take 8 times 7 times 6. We're going to have 336 different ways the medals can be distributed. So let's just recap this. Here's our question again. We have 8 swimmers. A first, second, and third place trophy will be awarded. How many ways can the gold, silver, and bronze medals be distributed among the 8 contestants? So since a person cannot win more than one medal, we will not consider that person again. This is called without replacement, and when we do not replace a person in the calculation, that's called a permutation. So for first place, there's 8 options. Second place, there are 7 options. And third place, there are 6 options. Therefore, since we're not going to consider them, we're going to do permutations. We can multiply 8 times 7 times 6. So it's essential when you're working with permutations that it is without replacement. And this is going to get you the 336. Here is the formula for permutations. You can see n here is the number of in our sample, or who are participating, so the 8 contestants. The r is the 3 places, so gold, silver, and bronze, or first, second, and third. Here we have the formula, so your n, so 8 factorial, your explanation, that's a factorial, and we're going to plug in 8 minus 3. The factorial just means 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, so every number below it multiplied. You can see that the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 would cancel, leaving you with 8 times 7 times 6, which we already know is the 336. If you wanted to do this on your graphing calculator, you can go to the math function And then up on the top, there will be a probability key. Scroll to the right, and then it'll be option number 2 will be your permutation.